Hey, Michael Stanley here from Smail Mazda in Greensburg. Hey, if you've ever thought that the Mazda CX-5 was the perfect car for you, it had the best feel, it had the best look, it had the best capability, but you just really wanted a car with more attitude, let me introduce you to the brand new Mazda CX-50. I'm excited to show this to you. Let's get started. So up front here we have the new black gloss grille that's really sharp on the Mazda CX-50, and right behind it is the new hood. Now you'll notice the hood has a little bit more angular features to it, and the LED headlights are fantastic in the CX-50. In this model they are all LED. They are the adaptive auto leveling headlights that'll peek around corners when you turn the steering wheel. They'll also automatically dim the lights if there's somebody coming towards you, if you have your high beams on. I'd also like to point out they have the vents that are for cooling the brakes in case you're going downhill or need a faster stop. These are 20-inch tires with more aggressive off-road vehicle type tires than you would normally see. This gorgeous black gloss and silver trim on them. You have a bit heavier cladding around the sides of the car to protect it when you're going off-road and over rocks and whatnot. You have the tinted passenger seat windows on this, but this one has the cross beams on top, so you're all ready to tie down kayaks, camping gear, whatever you might need. And this has the power rear lift gate for you, so you can do hands-free operation to get your things in here. And the cargo space in the CX-50 is a bit longer and a bit wider than the normal CX-5, and it's designed for you to be able to load things front to back easier. This has the privacy tonneau cover for your cargo area, and the all-weather mats in the back, cargo, but with an actual spare tire in it. All right, so in the back here you have the super comfortable leather trim seats. These are heated in this trim level. You also have two USB power ports out for your passengers. The center console will fold down. It'll reveal a couple of cup holders here for your passengers if they need it. The doors open super wide to allow easier access getting in and out of the car. And also if you need to put in a car seat, it's a lot easier to get them in here. So this comes with the My Mazda Smart Keyless Entry, and the free My Mazda app will actually remote start the car. So let's get started and take this for a test drive. So here we are on the inside of the CX-50, and here's a couple of things I want to point out to you that are new in the 50 that weren't available before. And the number one is the panoramic sunroof. Now, Mazda's always had a sunroof, but it's never had the big old panoramic dual pane sunroof. It makes a big difference on the light inside of the cabin. We also have the 10.25-inch screen, which is fantastic. It's a very clear, high-definition screen up here. And we still have the classic Mazda premium touch materials, but if you'll notice, it's a little different in the 50. The stitching on this premium material is more reminiscent of a boot or for camping gear rather than the really refined, cityfied double stitching that you would normally find. It really makes a good statement to what the car is. We have the premium leatherette trim seats here, same stitching available there, and these are heated and cooled seats. They will really make a difference in the summertime when you're out camping and you want a nice cool seat to sit on. The steering wheel is leather wrapped and it is also heated, which there's nothing better on a cold winter's day than a heated steering wheel. Let me tell you, I'm getting to the age where I really appreciate my comforts. We have dual zone climate control here, so the one side can be warm, the other side be a little bit cooler. It's all good, simple to understand, heated, cooled seats, fans, whatnot, and it's all very easy to get to. Everything in the Mazda is well designed to be comfortable for the driver to be able to operate comfortably and not have to do a lot of moving around and reaching. Everything for your infotainment system, for example, is not reaching forward and trying to get to the screen. It's all controlled by your infotainment control system right here. And this is something Mazda does that a lot of premium brands do. It allows you to control your infotainment from a natural driving position, which is very important, number one. And number two, you don't put fingerprints on your screen. I hate fingerprints on my screen. I don't know about you, but I hate fingerprints on my screen. This does support Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and in this trim level, it is wireless, so you don't even have to plug your phone in. So let's get this thing out on the road and see how it drives. This car is the Turbo Premium Plus, so it comes with the magnificent 2.5 liter Mazda Turbo power plant. It is a magnificent 227 horsepower, and it's really, really responsive to the throttle. As soon as you press the throttle, the car's responding to what you need. This has the G vectoring system paired up with the iActive Sense suite of technology. So whenever you're making a corner, making a turn, the car is automatically analyzing what you're doing and helping you do it. It's transferring torque into the corners so that you're into the wheels to help you into the corner. And then when you're straightening out, it's transferring the torque back to the wheels to help you straighten out of that corner. And it feels like the car is really supporting everything you're doing. It's almost intuitive the way it works that way. The iActiveSense suite of safety tech is here and operating. It's a 5-star IIHS safety rating. One of the big reasons is all of the safety tech that's going on in here. This has the lane keeping assist, the blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control with the radar guided, so it'll keep a distance between you and the car in front of you automatically, which is a big help on the highways when you're driving long distance. The ride is magnificently smooth. These are super ride quality in the Mazdas. And the noise cancellation system in here is simply terrific. You just don't really hear anything from the outside other than a little bit of the engine noise, just enough so that you can know what's going on. And in this trim level, it also has this active driving display, which is terrific for helping you know what speed limit you're going, but nobody else can see it. You know, only the person sitting right behind it. The smart brake support up front and in the back in this one. So if there's an obstacle in front of you, the car will register it, and if you don't respond, first of all, the brakes are going to move the calipers closer to the brake pads, or the brake pads closer to the drum. And if you don't push on the brakes to avoid the collision, it'll slam on the brakes for you. Now, I'm not going to show you that, but believe me, it's there. So this has the adaptive cruise control. It uses the camera system to look for the cars that are in front of you. So you set a speed that you want to travel at. So I'm going to set it here, 50 miles an hour. And then I'm going to set the distance that I want to stay behind the car in front of me. I'm going to set it to 3. And from here, it's going to maintain that distance to whoever's in front of me. If they speed up, I'll speed up. As they slow down, which they were doing right then, I'll slow down. And the car will actually maintain that safe distance up until, and when they stop, the car will stop itself. It's real hard for me to let the car do it, but it will. It always scares me. Well, there we go. I did not touch the brake. Car came to a complete stop. Now, if they start moving again here fairly shortly, the car will start itself. If it's not within a minute or two, I'll have to tap my accelerator. But either way, it'll just start right back up again. This also has the lane centering in it, which I was surprised to see. Lane centering. So this will actually keep the car centered in the lane as you're going down the road. So it's just a really safe, nice car to drive in that manner. So we have blind spot monitoring here also. And this will tell you when there's somebody in your blind spot on the mirror. So if you see this orange glow right there, that's letting me know that if there's somebody next to me. And if I put on my turn signal, it'll give me an audible alert saying, hey, don't change that lane, there's somebody over there. Do you want to see the lane keep assist? So here's the lane keeping assist, going above 45 miles an hour. And I start to drift over to the right here. And then it gives me an alert here on my screen, and it gives me a rumble in the steering wheel with a tone and pushes me back over into the center lane. So the Mazda comes with a 3-year, 36,000 mile comprehensive bumper-to-bumper warranty that covers everything except things that wear out, brakes and tires, but it covers all the electronics and everything else. And it also comes with a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. And it is a blast to drive. 2.5 turbo, 227 horsepower, just responsive, nimble, quick, and it's a joy to drive. If there's any car on the market that puts a bigger smile on your face when you're driving it than the Mazda, I don't know what it is. This is a glorious driving machine. If you're looking for something to have fun in as you're going to groceries or work or whatever you have to do, and you just want to enjoy your drive, this is the perfect vehicle for you. Sorry, I just had to vent a little bit. So here's your rear parking assist camera, your parking camera. It's a 360-degree camera, and you notice on the right side, you can see an aerial view of everything around the car. So it'll let you know if there's any person, any obstacle, or anything there. And if you'll notice, as I turn the wheel, the lines will show you where the wheels are going to go in the car. It'll show you your path of where you're going. It also has the rear parking assist feature. So if I was to, say, not be paying attention and be backing towards somebody else's car, it'll let me know as I get close. And it'll let me know that I need to stop. And that was our test drive of the brand new Mazda CX-50. I hope you liked it as much as I did. If you have any other questions, please just leave them in the comments below. Visit our dealership here on Route 30 in Greensburg, or come to smailmazda.com.